You know, a lot of things in the world have bad PR. And it's not. They shouldn't have bad PR just based upon what they are. But because they have bad PR, they actually creates a worse situation. Like when you think something bad, that sort of makes it bad just by thinking it's bad, right? But it's actually good. And one of those things in particular is divorce. Divorce can be great, and especially if you do it in a good way, you know? If you have an attitude about it, well, like, this is moving on in life. This is, we did what we could together. We learned together. We had some good times together, but we found that we can be happier apart than together. So, and especially if you can do it with no blame, that there's nobody to blame. It's just go on and get on in life. And especially with regard to children, sometimes we think divorce is especially bad on children. And it can be bad on children, but almost always when it's bad on children, it's because of the parents' attitudes, or the parents try to put the children in the middle of it. If it's clearly communicated, hey, nothing wrong with him, nothing wrong with her, it's just we found that we're going to be happier living apart. And very often, if the kids can actually have better relationships with both parents, actually after the separation, and it's actually very toxic for children to stay in homes where the parents aren't loving towards each other, or it's obvious. I mean, what a terrible example to show to children when they're living in a home where the parents don't like each other or aren't loving towards each other. So divorce can be incredibly good for children. It reminds me, after my sister got divorced from her first husband, where she had her daughter from, later on, and she remarried to another man, then my daughter, my sister, my niece, would go around bragging to her friends, hey, I've got two fathers. So rethink your idea about divorce, because marriage is a good structure for certain things and certain people. Divorce can be a good structure. Thank you.